You're welcome to Health and Lifestyle Show on 8TV. My name is James Karugaba. I work with Holy Innocents Children's Hospital as the Director of Nursing. And I want to take this opportunity to share with you something on health insurance. Health insurance, by definition, is a form of insurance that covers medical expenses in case you have an emergency. As a country, we've been faced with a lot of health challenges. The biggest budget of our nation is spent on health, and despite it being spent on health, it does not meet the required needs of the population. We're supposed to be spending approximately 15% of the national budget on health, but because as a country we have limited financial pocket, we spend less than that, and that entirely affects the service delivery. And that's why models like health insurance are very key to help the population. Now, as we all know that the United Nations sat and designed Sustainable Development Goals, more particularly goal number 3, that targets achieving universal health coverage, in which universal health coverage, I'm trying to mean all people, regardless of their socioeconomic status, should be able to access any form of health care without any financial hardships. Most of us, we face financial hardships, more so when we fall sick. Majority of the population will always find rough time when paying medical bills, and this is because we have not planned and secured our health. Makerere University did research, and they discovered that 44% of the population in Uganda sell their household assets in order to pay for medical bills. And this is something that is pushing us more and more to the lower level of poverty. It pushes us to the extremes. Imagine you have saved yogurt for the last 1 year and your child falls sick, you have to sell it off and to pay for medical bills. It means you no longer have any other asset. So therefore, a module of health insurance would be the best way for all of us to engage in so that we achieve better health. There are several types of health insurance. We have got an example. We have community health cooperatives. Now, in community, the other example is we have insurance by non-governmental organizations. There are private organizations such as Prudential, such as ICEA, Liberty Life Insurance, we have UAP, we have AON. There are several in the country that provide these services of health cover. And the more heated one that we are anticipating in the country is the National Health Insurance Scheme that is going to see almost all Ugandans insured. And this one is going to be, I believe it is going to be much more helpful to improve our healthcare systems. So how do these health insurance schemes work? They work in such a way that at the beginning of a year, you collect a lump sum of money and you give it to the insurance, your insurer or any insurance company. And that expense, whenever you fall sick, it is divided. Whenever you fall sick, you move to the hospital and they always deduct on that. Now, when it comes to like the National Health Insurance Scheme, most of us, the Ugandans, shall receive deductions from our salaries, and usually there is always a system to ensure that you get a voucher that is going to help you seek for health care. Now, community health insurance cooperatives or community health cooperatives. These work in such a way that community members organize themselves into a group, collect a certain sum of money, which we usually call premium, and they go to a nearby health facility that they trust, engage the owners of the health facility, and they sign a memorandum of understanding to always receive health care from that. And the register is created there, and they pay that lump sum of a premium. So when they pay it, it means that at a given time, whenever they are coming seek for health care, they will not be charged an extra pay. They will not be charged any bill, like what happens in the other insurance schemes by the other companies. Usually, like for some companies, you go to the hospital, they give you a card, you register, and they have their service providers. Now these service providers, it's where you should always go. When you go there with a card, they will always deduct a certain fee from a card. Now, that is how insurance companies work. The challenge is that sometimes in Uganda we may not afford some of those insurance companies, but it would be the best solution to help us achieve universal health coverage, so that even the poor one can access health care without worry. Why do I have to talk about all of this, and what is the benefit? Like I said, 44% of Ugandans have to sell their household assets. It means you are affecting the economy of the family. It means your children may never go to school because the assets have been taken away, which is something that should be helping to develop the family. And sometimes, for instance, like children, they fall sick several times. A child may fall sick more than 5 times a year, and you may not have the money in the pocket. But if you are registered with an insurer, or you have a health insurance scheme, it means for all the time you'll be going to the hospital. You will not be depending on out-of-pocket payments. Now, that provides you safety. It provides you safety, you feel comfortable. Even you will not fear to go for medical checkup, because you are sure that even when you go there, you are not going to pay any penny. You are already insured. The other benefit is that you get a healthy family, and you also live a healthy lifestyle. Because put it into consideration, a child is sick and you are worried to go to the hospital because you can't afford bills, and the child finally dies, and sometimes they get disability. They recover with a lot of disability. So health insurance helps you to get a healthy family. Then the other one, in cases of emergencies, you don't have money in the pocket, but all of a sudden, for instance, you might have gotten an accident, or you have any other emergency, somewhere a child has gotten an acute asthmatic attack, or you have an attack or a heart attack. With health insurance, you quickly move to the health facility that provides the health insurance, and you get the service without worrying about medical bills. Now, to achieve universal health coverage, I feel one of the ways to go is having almost all health facilities in the country under a universal health insurance scheme, so that even every Ugandan, wherever you are, wherever you move, you are able to receive health care without worry and without being on tension, or even without selling your household assets. Remember, they are earned over a long time, but they can go off in a brief time due to ill health.
You're watching a Youth TV, empowering you.
There comes a time when you just need to talk to someone about what's bothering you. that person is at Buhumuriro Counseling Center in Bara. Our team offers counseling services on HIV/AIDS, stress and depression, crisis, relationships, drug abuse, retirement, financial management, careers, antisocial behavior, and more. Find us in Kachenche, Kachika Division, Bara City, or call us on 0704 35 5359 or 0789 42 5402.
Like I say, health insurance is a very good model.
There comes a time when you just need to talk to someone about what's bothering you. That person is at Buhumuriro Counseling Center in Bara. Our team offers counseling services on HIV/AIDS, stress and depression, crisis, relationships, drug abuse, retirement, financial management, careers, antisocial behavior, and more. Find us in Kachenche, Kachika Division, Bara City, or call us on 0704 35 5359 or 0789 42 5402.
You're watching a Youth TV, empowering you.
Achieve sustainable health care and good health. But who needs health insurance? I believe every Ugandan should get health insurance. Why? Because all of us are not financially stable. Because we are focusing on growing our economy. So therefore, everyone should be under health insurance. But because of limited resources, there are those we could prioritize. For instance, children, for instance, mothers, pregnant women. They should be a priority because some of them cannot receive health care because they can't receive safe delivery because they don't have money. They have to always, when they are referred to another facility, they can't move there because they have to always first look for finances. So every Ghana should benefit, like I said, but as we begin, there are those priority populations who are more vulnerable, like the pregnant women and like the children, because for children below 5 years fall sick more regularly. So those ones are more vulnerable. But health insurance should be for everyone, every Ugandan, and at all times, all Ugandans should be insured if we are to keep safe and if we are to grow also our economy. Remember, health affects the economy of the country indirectly, but also directly because you can see the budget. The more we increase on the budget of health, the more we reduce budget on other sectors. So we need to work very hard and get health insurance for each and every Ugandan. Otherwise, I want to thank you very much and I wish you the best. Always watch Health and Lifestyle every Thursday at 5 p.m. on 8 TV. Good evening, viewers.
You're watching a Youth TV, empowering you.